Tunisia, a small North African country at the crossroads of the Mediterranean and the Sahara, has a fascinating genetic story. Its population reflects layers of migrations, conquests, and exchanges over thousands of years. In this video, we'll explore Tunisian DNA, uncover where Tunisians come from, how historical weights shape the genome, and what genetics can tell us about physical traits or phenotypes seen today. Tunisian ancestry is a mosaic built on a deep North African foundation. The oldest layer comes from the Amazigh, or Berbers, whose ancestors have lived in the Maghreb for thousands of years. Ancient DNA from the Ibero-Maurusian period around 15,000 years ago and continuity through the Capsian period around 10,000 to 6,000 years ago points to a distinct Maghribi genetic component that remains central to Tunisian DNA. Starting around the 1st millennium BCE, new layers were added. Phoenicians from the eastern Mediterranean founded Carthage, leaving a Levantine East Mediterranean genetic signature. During the Roman era, soldiers, settlers, and trade brought modest southern European ancestry to Tunisia. These early layers form the foundation of what we see in modern Tunisians, a mix of Maghribi, Mediterranean, and Near Eastern influences. In the 7th century CE, Arab-Islamic expansions introduced more Near Eastern ancestry, reinforced by later Bedouin migrations like Banu Hilal and Banu Sulaim. Genome-wide data show this clearly as a Levant-Arabian signal, especially on the paternal side. At the same time, Trans-Saharan trade and mobility introduced Sub-Saharan African maternal lineages, particularly in southern and inland regions. Other historical threads added subtle genetic layers. Andalusian exiles from Spain in the late medieval period, Ottoman-era arrivals, continuous Mediterranean contact through ports and trade. National-level genome-wide studies suggest approximate ranges for Tunisia: 50 to 70% Maghribi, Indigenous North African, 10 to 20% Near Eastern's Levant, 5 to 15% Southern European Mediterranean, 5 to 15% Sub-Saharan African. These numbers vary by region, with coastal areas showing more Mediterranean influence and southern areas showing more Sub-Saharan ancestry. Paternal lineages, Y-DNA, highlight historical male migration patterns. E-M81, the hallmark Amazigh lineage, dominates 40 to 60%, especially in Amazigh-speaking communities. E-M78 is present at moderate levels, 5 to 15%. J1 and J2, linked to Near Eastern and East Mediterranean ancestry, make up another significant portion. European lineages like R1b appear in low percentages, with G and T present at minor frequencies. Sub-Saharan E1b1a occurs in low frequencies, mostly in southern Tunisia. Maternal lineages, mtDNA, show broad diversity. West Eurasian haplogroups H, HV, V, J, K, T, U form a large share. North and East African linked U6 and M1 are characteristic of the Maghreb. Sub-Saharan L lineages are widely present, typically around 10 to 20% higher in southern communities. This asymmetry reflects long-term North African continuity combined with male-driven migrations from the Levant and Mediterranean and female-mediated Sub-Saharan gene flow. Phenotypes are shaped by many genes and environment, but genetics provides useful clues. Skin pigmentation, light olive to medium and darker brown tones, reflecting the mix of Maghribi, European, and Sub-Saharan ancestry. Eye color, brown dominates. Hazel and lighter eyes occur in some coastal populations due to Mediterranean gene flow. Hair ranges from straight to wavy to curly. North African and West Eurasian variants drive most differences. Other traits, lactase persistence exists at moderate frequencies, consistent with mixed pastoralist histories. G6PD and hemoglobin variants also vary regionally. Overall, Tunisia's visible diversity mirrors its layered genetic history. There is no single Tunisian look. Geography and history shape genetic patterns. Northern and coastal cities like Tunis and Sfax show higher southern European Mediterranean influence. Central Tunisia and Amazigh-speaking areas retain strong Maghribi ancestry. Southern and inland regions have higher Sub-Saharan ancestry. Historical communities, such as Jerba's Jewish population or Andalusi-descended families, carry distinctive genetic signatures. Genome-wide studies confirm Tunisia's multi-layered ancestry. Ancient Maghribi core, Levant Near Eastern contributions, Mediterranean European admixture, Sub-Saharan inputs. These patterns vary regionally, creating Tunisia's wide phenotypic range, from lighter-eyed coastal individuals to darker-skinned southern populations. Tunisia is genetically diverse but coherent, reflecting millennia of migration, trade, and interaction. Tunisia's DNA tells a story of ancient roots, shaped by Phoenicians, Romans, Arabs, Andalusian exiles, Ottomans, and Trans-Saharan contacts. This layered ancestry is visible in both genome-wide data and everyday diversity in appearance. Understanding it gives a clearer picture of Tunisia's past and its present. If you found this journey into ancestry and genetics interesting, make sure to subscribe for more deep dives into the hidden roots of peoples around the world. See you next time.